Two organizations are teaming up this weekend for a mega blood drive. The International WeLoveU Foundation is partnering with the American Red Cross to host a nationwide blood drive across 7 major cities, and Chicago is one of them. And joining me now are Kadia Michelle, a volunteer with the International WeLoveU Foundation, and Emily Alanis with the Red Cross. Thank you so much for being here. Kadia, let me start with you. First of all, tell us more about the WeLoveU Foundation and how this mega blood drive came about.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having us. I'm so excited to talk about the WeLoveU Foundation. So the organization started in 2001 when our chairwoman started off with small acts of kindness with her neighbors, and actually now has expanded to a global organization with sharing the love of a mother all throughout this global village, and even associated with the United Nations. So really, that's how the organization was started. And when it comes to this specific blood drive, this is our 809th blood drive that we've done.
Wow.
The theme really for this one is actually 21 years of saving lives. So we're so excited because, like you said, 7 cities in all happening at one moment.
So I have to ask you a follow-up about the WeLoveU Foundation. So the blood drive is just one aspect of the work or the mission of the foundation, it sounds like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been a part of it for over 10 years now, and one thing we do is cleanups, and even in overseas different activities that are taking place, depending on whatever is important for that place is what we do to support.
Okay. Oh, that's lovely. It's great to learn about new organizations, and it sounds like a wonderful one. Emily, I know this is a one-day event. It is happening this Sunday. Tell us how it works.
Yes, so from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. we are going to be out at the Wintrust Sports Complex in Bedford Park.
Okay.
Beautiful facility, free parking, which is always a win when we're in Chicago. And we are expecting over 300 people to come together and do exactly that, save lives, give back to our community. And it's such a critical timing. With Labor Day, we don't collect as many units on a holiday week, so we are in what we consider a critical time for collections. And so we are going to go out this summer with a bang with this big event.
And you have a goal. What's the goal?
We do. 250 units is where we think we're going to be. So fingers crossed we can surpass it, and signups are going great.
Now, I know, about your involvement with the foundation, but I also understand this is kind of personal to both of you. You want to, I'll start with you. Do you want to tell me why this is so personal?
Yeah, so I love working with the International WeLoveU Foundation because actually 8 years ago, I, as a mother, was going in for some regular blood work with my pregnancy, and all of a sudden I found out I was having an emergency delivery that day.
Oh, no, wow.
And so unfortunately my platelets and my baby's platelets had dropped, and so kind of crazy working around blood drives. I've told so many other people's stories, but in that moment I was the one who needed blood. And so it's just that reminder, you can't wait. You can't wait for it to be somebody you know, somebody you love, because you just never know what moment it's going to be.
May I ask, did everything go okay with your delivery and your child?
It did. He is a crazy 7-year-old. I have to remind him that he used his allotment of blood. We don't jump on furniture, we don't jump off the playground. But just started 2nd grade, and really it was 3 units of blood. It made that life-saving difference. So it has really brought the work full circle for me to see that.
And Kadia, do you have a story that you would like to share as well?
I do. So I have the sickle cell trait. So growing up, I have family members who had the full-blown disease. So just watching and not really fully understanding as a child, why this person can't come out and play and can't do certain things. But then as you get older, you start to understand more about the disease and how much pain it was causing. So for me, this is definitely something that's close to the heart.
And I really liked your point. Both your points really about you can't wait until it's someone you know. But for someone who's maybe never donated blood, and either of you can take this, what would you say to them about actually doing it?
For sure, this is the one to do. If you've never donated blood before, a WeLoveU event is like no other. I mean, there will not only be blood donation, but we'll have performances, we'll have food served, we'll have all types of activities and things to excite and encourage people to come out. And you don't have to come out alone. Come out with family, come out with friends, and really, like Emily said, and like you mentioned, you just never know if you're on the other side. So let's do it.
All right. Kadia, Emily, thank you so much for being here. I hope you meet your goal, because I know how important this really is. Thank you guys for making the drive. Again, the blood drive is this Sunday, September 7th from 8 to 2 at the Wintrust Sports Complex in Bedford Park. And you can register ahead of time online at WeLoveUusa.org.